Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to episode 13 of the NYCW series. Today we have Josh Briggs defend his title against Chris Dickinson. Last time out he retained against Matt Fitchett as Dickinson won a last man stand match against Ethan Page. The Superbad Super Squad looked likely to die out as a tag team. Joey Janela made his in-ring debut defeating Andrew Everett, and we had victories for Matt Cross, Tracy Williams and Kylie Ray. Let's see how tonight goes. We kick things off in front of 279 people with Andrew Everett pinning Jake Something in the opener at 9:45 with a shooting star press. Everett seemed off his game but still got a 39 as Something improved in technical skills. We then had a 35E plus where Space Monkey pins Kylie Ray in 12 minutes with a tail whip to avenge his loss to her in last year's King of New York tournament. Space Monkey with a 35 there. We followed that up with a 32E plus where Joey Janela defeats Orange Cassidy in 11:57 with a moonsault foot stomp. 32E plus, not bad. Janela with a 31 to Cassidy's 27. Orange Cassidy not having the best of time as of late in NYCW. We then have a 45D where the besties in the world defeat the Superbad Super Squad in 16:26 when Fitchett pinned Trey Miguel with the water for elephants. Fitchett got a 49, Trey Miguel down to a 39, he usually got 50s but he's not too happy at the moment. Vega with a 34, Sabian with a 35. No improvements to comment upon. Solid match though, as following it, Kip Sabian and Trey Miguel enter another shoving war before Kip Sabian picks up a microphone and says, "You know, maybe Trey, maybe this town ain't big enough for the both of us, partner. Maybe, just maybe, boy, one of us has to go." And then he stops with the silly accent and says that one-on-one next month, the Superbad Super Squad, Kip Sabian, Trey Miguel, loser leaves New York. Big stipulation for a big fight. Who will win? Find out in the next episode. So we then have a 40D minus, which sees Tracy Williams defeat Ethan Page with a pile driver in 14:53. Ethan Page loses, the third match in a row now after his loss to Chris Dickinson and his heavyweight title loss. A big win for Tracy Williams there, gets him back in good form now. So we then have our main event of the evening, another 40D minus, which sees Josh Briggs defeat Chris Dickinson in 16:27 with the Maroon 5 to make his 8th defense of the heavyweight title. 43 for Dickinson, 36 for Briggs, who improves in performance. As then, wow, after the fight, Josh Briggs holds his title up, and who's that jumping out the crowd? NICKGAGE, it's Nick Gage. He comes out with a fucking light tube and smashes it over Briggs' head. Blood starts pouring out and he starts smashing it over his back. He digs it into Briggs' back and he starts stamping the shit out of Briggs. He picks up a microphone and he says, "Josh Briggs, you're calling yourself the King of New York. I'm the King of New York, motherfucker. You claim that no one can stop you. Well, I just did a good fucking job of that, didn't I? Huh? I'm Nick Gage, MD fucking K. I'm not gonna stand here and issue a challenge like any other fucking motherfucker in the back. I'm gonna issue a threat. Next month, it's me and you. And I'm gonna take your title and I'm gonna fucking kill you. MD fucking K." And Nick Gage is then dragged out of the nightclub by security as Josh Briggs pulls himself up to his knees, blood dripping all over the microphone as he says those 3 words, "You're fucking dead." Excellent segment to round off the show. Nick Gage's loose cannon gimmick gets an initial rating of great, and he improves in acting, being in the ring in a segment with our heavyweight champion Joshua Briggs. So we get a 41D there. We are going to compliment Tracy Williams because he did well there. Matt Fitchett was great. Gonna tell Everett that he could do better because he was off of his game. So there we have it. Another episode in the bag. Next month, it's Kip Sabian versus Trey Miguel. And it's the big man Nick Gage making his debut, challenging Josh Briggs in what actually may be his hardest match to date in this company. Josh Briggs is 14-0. That streak could end. And speaking of streaks, there's the Undertaker! Oh god, look at the size of his forehead. We've got some shit happening here. Volta was star of Fight Club Pro Show. Shane Strickland may remain in Evolve. Joey Janela might stay in AAW. So yeah, Kip Sabian says he needs to be booked more strongly. Well, Kip Sabian, you have the chance to do that. Pick up some victories next month when you battle Trey Miguel. Got 15 for popularity there, which could always be a lot worse. But there we have it. I still have a debut yet to happen, so I can't really go into the roster or the medical because it risks showing the person being there. So we'll just leave it at that for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one for another good show.